and in complete and total air superiority. That's the mission.
2024 has already been a giving year when it comes to TV series, but there are many more to come. In this episode, we'll look at some highly anticipated shows still to come as of April 2024. We narrowed it down to 12 titles of both new and returning shows that should be on anybody's radar, along with some honourable mentions.
A veritable Camelot, the nuclear age. Not made by God Almighty, but the working man.
Based on one of the most loved video games in the world, Fallout is set in a post-apocalyptic world brought about by a nuclear war, forcing people to live in underground bunkers called vaults. We follow the story of Lucy, a dweller of Vault 33, who leaves behind the life underground to explore the irradiated world of Los Angeles in an effort to find and rescue her father, Hank. The creators of the show have both action and comedy productions in their portfolios, and with Jonathan Nolan involved in directing 3 of the episodes, this is shaping up to be good. Let's hope the human story at the core of the game is not forgotten about.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death.
With the recent Choose Your Side trailers, this returning epic is poised to deliver on the premise of the entire series, Dragon Wars. The gripping and surprising end of the first season has pretty much sealed the deal on a guaranteed bloodbath in Westeros, with 2 queens battling for the control of one uncomfortable throne. All the characters that have survived Season 1 are due to return, but we have some new and interesting additions in the shape of Alice Rivers, played by Gail Rankin as a witch with mystical visions. Ser Gwenny Hightower, played by Freddie Fox, is the brother of Queen Alicent. And Sir Simon Strong is the Castellan of Harrenhal. Well, just to see Harrenhal in its early glory days is making this very exciting. There is another round coming, because of course there are a lot of cash-strapped people out there that will do anything to become millionaires. Filming has wrapped in 2023 and the project has been in post-production ever since, so we are definitely getting this in 2024, just not sure which date. In a 2022 tweet, director and writer Hwang Dong-hyuk confirmed that the character Ji-hoon will return, the frontman also, along with some new characters, so there will be plenty additions to be ritually slaughtered in the deadly games of Season 2.
People destroy each other, but there is always someone who thinks they can save them from themselves.
This outrageous satire of the superhero culture has been flying high and kept standards high over the past 3 seasons. With a teenager-focused spin-off in Gen V, which is also getting another round, the end of Season 3 of The Boys launching Homelander in a soul-searching PR campaign is sure to bring along guts and glory to humanity and humanity's soups. 2 new characters are tagging along, the short-fused firecracker, played by Valerie Curry, and Sister Sage, played by Susan Hayward, whose costume seems to hint at some sort of magical powers. And with the boys leaderless and a head-blowing soup primed to take a seat of power, things are sure to get sticky in Season 4.
Ambassador Catherine Weiler, Prime Minister Nicol Trowbridge.
Welcome.
Sir, it's an honor to meet you.
Honor to be met.
Another brilliant show that has been postponed during the writer's strike has been confirmed on returning in 2024. This political thriller with Kerry Russell and Rufus Sewell is created by Deborah Kahn, who's no stranger to the insider dealings of the political world. She's written episodes for Homeland and The West Wing. Kerry Russell returns as Kate Weiler and of course her scheming and dealing husband Hal, along with a nice surprise casting in Allison Janney as Vice President Grace Penn. With that jaw-dropping cliffhanger of a finale, the stakes are higher than ever for the Diplomat in the 2nd season.
We thought the war, at last, was ended.
Yes, I'm sure it will be controversial for this show to just exist on this list, but we can't deny that Rings of Power is not highly anticipated, even for the intense discussions it generates. As a big fan of the books myself, I stopped caring about how accurate this series is and just enjoy the show. Standing on its own in the world of Tolkien is no easy feat, but this has been doing a decent job so far. There are many ways Season 2 can go, but the end of Season 1 has set the stage for Sauron's rise to power, along with some predictable dark days for Galadriel after the deceiving of the Dark Lord. With the announced addition of the character of Sirtan, one of the oldest and wisest elves, and the looming battle between good and evil, Season 2 is sure to bring in more controversy.
There's a gangster. Real old school type. Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal.
Oswald Cobblepot, short for Oz, short for the Penguin, has made his first appearance in the Batman film in 2022, where Robert Pattinson dons the cape. Played brilliantly by Colin Farrell, he steals the show in every scene, even under the heavy prosthetics. The story in the upcoming series starts off right after the events in the Batman film and charts the rise of this most villainous villain in the DC universe. The trailer shows huge promise considering the same gritty noir look as in the film, which works well with the Penguin's criminal background. Some people have named it The Sopranos in Gotham City, which is absolutely exciting, so sign me up for that.
It was a synthesis of incompatibilities. So what did I do?
Welcome to the world of Spycraft.
This 7-episode miniseries is based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning book of the same name and stars Robert Downey Jr. hot off the awards winning spree, including an Oscar for Oppenheimer. The excellent 2015 book is such a page-turner and tells the layered story of an immigrant torn between two worlds, Vietnam's troubled 70s and the US involvement in all that trouble. The main character is a double agent navigating his lofty ideals as a communist sympathizer, leading him to make some fairly questionable decisions. The trailer seems to have nailed the look and feel of the book, so I can't wait to be sympathizing with this series. This weird, mind-bending sci-fi is based on the book of the same name by Blake Crouch, who has also given us the equally twisted Wayward Pines. Blake is also writer-producer of the show, which is encouraging, and he's listed a few strong actors to join the team, like Jennifer Connelly and Joel Edgerton. The story follows a physics professor that is kidnapped and thrown into a parallel universe where his life has unfolded differently due to a decision he's taken earlier in his life. The book is a great read and renders the mystery very well, so if the series gets that right, we're in for a treat.
This is coming from a place of wanting to start fresh and clean.
This is going to be a destination spot.
We drafted a quick term sheet.
We need more money.
Will you turn that thing off, please?
How's it not making you insane?
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's not really new, but every season of this show is fresh and bold, so it belongs here. This family drama set in the world of restaurants is very dear to my heart, considering I am part of the same industry. But not only that, it is well written, acted and punchy, and it nails that vibe of the behind-the-scenes chaos in any restaurant in the world. It has hoovered up awards much better than the floor of the restaurant in the series, and the end of second season left things very much hanging in the balance. Each of the 30 minutes episodes follows a young chef with a background in fine dining who returns to Chicago to run his family's sandwich shop.
See possible futures all at once.
News about this series has been fairly sparse. There have been plenty of changes in the creators' team, from directors to actors to showrunners dropping off, but the show is now back on track and filming wrapped in 2023 December. With Dune films flying high, I'm sure Warner Brothers is eager to launch this as soon as possible. The series explores the enigmatic Bene Gesserit Order, its inception, and the Order's journey of manipulation, strategy, and relentless pursuit of the Kwisatz Haderach prophecy throughout the Dune universe. The story is set 10,000 years before the Dune films and has some serious acting clout behind it, such as Emily Watson, Olivia Williams, and Mark Strong. What does Cate Blanchett, Sacha Baron Cohen, and director Alfonso Cuarón have in common? Well, they are all part of this project. Based on the novel by René Knight, the series is entirely written and directed by Alfonso Cuarón, all 7 episodes of it. Considering this director's excellent track record with films such as Children of Men, Gravity, and Roma under his belt, and the list of top actors in it, that's plenty to raise the anticipation to unbearable levels. The story revolves around Catherine Ravenscroft, a documentary filmmaker with secrets nobody should know about. When a mysterious book lands on her doorstep that reveals all those secrets, she's thrown into a cat-and-mouse game as she tries to find the writer of the book, and the writer tries to expose her at the same time. I'm equally excited about the next one, it just doesn't seem to be enough buzz around them. For example, Season 2 of Severance has been officially announced as coming this year after many delays due to strikes and actors not being available. This is one seriously twisted sci-fi and I can't wait to see what happens next. Orphanblack Echoes is a spin-off from the excellent series Orphanblack that has rewarded Tatiana Maslany with an Emmy. The spin-off follows another human clone, Lucy, played by Kristen Ritter, who we've seen in Breaking Bad and Jessica Jones. The Veil, starring Elizabeth Moss, follows two women playing a deadly game of lies and deceit. This is a brand new miniseries written by none other than Stephen Knight, who's created such gems as Peaky Blinders, Taboo, SAS Rogue Heroes, and many, many more. 2024 is shaping up to be a great year for television.
Don't you agree?
Which series are you excited about, and which ones have I blatantly missed? Let me know in the comments. And if you have time to watch our analysis of another epic series running at the moment, stick around for our review of Shogun. See you next time.